So whenever I'm building out the parts of a service, I like to put them into separate queue lists, even if that part of the service only has one queue. Because what this allows me to do is to copy those elements of the service into one master queue stack. So whenever volunteers go to run lights on Sunday morning, they're not having to worry about, okay, fader 1 is the walk-in, and fader 2 is song 1, fader 3 is song 2, and possibly turning up the wrong fader. I just like to put it into one queue list so that volunteers push up one fader and hit go and bank through each queue in the service. So when you look at my screen here, on my Program 2 page, I have a playback window. And to get this, you can just open Workspace window, search for playback, and add the playback window into your workspace if you don't already have one. And what this playback window is really handy for is once you make cues, you can actually store them in this playback window for use later. So they're not actually occupying room on your faders while they're not being used. And how I did this is, let's say I've made this vocal front wash here. I can either copy or move this cue into my playbacks, and now it's gone from my faders, but it still lives somewhere in my show file. So you can see that I've programmed out a pre-post service queue, a host/sermon queue, and then I've got my songs down here for my service that I've programmed out. And I can use each of those individual queue lists and put them into one master queue list. So I've got a service run sheet from my church, and we're just going to walk through how I put this service together. We're going to start out by creating a new queue list. And we do that by hitting record, create queue list, and we assign it to a fader. Now we can hit exit. We've got an empty queue list stored. The first thing in my service is the pre-service graphics. And so I'm going to use the pre-post service queue list that I have made here. So I'm going to move that, or I'm going to copy that to a fader. And we can see that the pre-post service has one queue. I'm going to copy this pre-post service queue into my queue list. So I'm going to hit queue list 12, which is the one that I just made, and then add. So now we have copied that pre-post queue into our master queue stack. And we can call this queue stack master. And this Q1 is now pre-service. So now I can take up my master queue, click go, and my lights turn on. We see they snapped on, they didn't fade on, so we want to fix that by adding a fade in. Let's do 4 seconds. And we want to set our fader option to kill intensity at 0 so that when I take down that fader, it actually stops the playback. This is kind of a default that I have for most playbacks and cue lists that I set up. So we can go back to cues, turn up our fader, and hit go. Now our pre-service lighting fades on nicely. Next thing in our service is countdown, and I'm just going to keep that same pre-service lighting look for the countdown as well. And then we go into the first song. So for the first song, that's going to be Never Gets Old. That's the one that we programmed from Red Rocks Worship. I can copy Never Gets Old onto a fader. Open Never Gets Old. Select the copy key. Copy all of my cues. Select our master queue list. And then I can hit add to add those cues into my master queue list. And I'm just going to go ahead and, for organizational sake, I'm going to relabel this cue here to add in Never Gets Old dash intro, so that I know, okay, this is where Never Gets Old starts, and that's a little bit more clear than just saying intro or verse 1. So then we can hit go to transition to Never Gets Old. And I can see that my house lights are still on because I never programmed house light information into that first cue. So I'm going to take my house lights, I'm going to turn them off. You could even, if you have color changing house lights, you could even change those to the colors of the songs. I'm going to record, that into Never Gets Old and merge that to all the queues. So now we transition nicely from pre-service to the first queue of Never Gets Old. Great. So now we've got our cues of the song. We can go through them. Next thing on our run sheet is actually another song. And I don't have another song programmed in here, so I'm just going to use Never Gets Old as all of our songs. So again, we would copy our next song from our playbacks onto a fader, and then copy the song cues, click on our master, and then add that into the cue stack. So the next song on my run sheet is Bless God. So I could say Bless God dash intro. And now I have a second song pasted in here. After that is my host moment. So I could go back to my playbacks and find the host sermon cue list, copy that onto a playback, select host sermon, copy Q1, click on my master, and then add that in. I'm going to relabel this host. So now if I go all the way down to end on Bless God, I can click go to go into my host moment, and all my lights will transition. Now we see that our spots didn't transition very well. So what we can do is actually add a move in dark to this cue so that our cues transition nicely. So we can go back to end. And then once we added that move in dark for Q13, which was the previous cue, we can see our fixtures transition nicely. Now we don't have front wash, so I'm going to add those in as an auto load. I can go to my auto load, vocals, and hit exit. So now if I go back to my end cue, this is the end of the song, and then I hit my host cue, my lights transition, and my front wash stays in the program. Next in the service is the message. So I'm actually going to use the same look for the host, or for the message as I did the host. So I'm going to click host. I'm just going to relabel this to host/message. Then we've got two more songs, and we're going to go through the same exact steps that we did before. So we're going to copy the cues from our songs, click on our master set, click add at the bottom. This song is going to be called Firm Foundation dash intro. And then our next song is Death Was Arrested. So we can go back to our song cues, copy, click on our master, hit add. We can change that name to Death Was Arrested. So now we've got all of our songs programmed, and we're sitting here at the end cue. The last thing is the dismissal. So I'm going to use the host sermon cue as my dismissal look. So again, I could copy it from this other playback, but what I'm going to do is copy from inside my cue list already. I'm going to copy a host message and then add that into the bottom. I'm noticing that from earlier, where I had my house lights on in the host message, they never actually turned off in the song. So I'm going to go back to my house lights, turn those off, and record that for Firm Foundation and Death Was Arrested. And then I can hit merge. Clear those values. And then whenever I go back to the end of my song, I've got the end of the song, we go into the dismissal. So we'll relabel this. Dismiss. Now our lights are back at the dismissal cue. And then the very last thing is service end. So I'm just going to use that same pre-post cue. So I can click on the pre-post, copy, Q1, select our master, add. Then I can relabel this end of service. So now when I hit go, see my lights snap. I don't want that. I'm gonna have them fade. I'm gonna add a 4-second fade time, and I notice that my spots are still on, so I'm gonna select my spots, turn those off, record, end of service, merge, and then clear our programmer. So that when we go from the dismissal queue to the end of service queue, it's a seamless transition, and our lights are back to the post service. From here, we can delete the playbacks that we added to our cue or to our faders because we don't need them anymore. And if we do need to reference them, they still live in the playback pool. One last thing that I like to do is renumber all of my cues to kind of fit with inside each other. So in Avolites, we've got our cue numbers on the left side here. What we can actually do is for these cues that are a part of songs, see the Never Gets Old intro cue is cue number 2. And then verse 2 is cue number 3. What I'd like to do is renumber that to be cue 2.1 because it's still a part of Never Gets Old. So I can click on the number here, click change to, type in the number. So I'm going to do 2.01 and then select enter on my keypad. And now my cue number is renumbered to be right after Never Gets Old in a new cue number, so people can tell, hey, this verse 2 cue is still a part of the same song. And I would go and do that through everything. So the rest of Never Gets Old is going to be 2.02, 2.03, and then we've got Bless God, so that would be 3, and then Bless God verse is 3.01, so on and so forth. And this just helps keep your cue list organized for easy identification of parts of your service as volunteers are going through it. So now we've got our whole service programmed out. We can push up our fader, hit go. We start with our pre-service, and then we go straight into a song. And it's as simple as just hitting go through the parts of our program service. Everything's in one cue stack and easy for people to go through the cues of the service, and they don't have to worry about pushing the right faders up or turning previous faders off before you turn on new ones. It's all in one place and ready to go for your service.